Praise you, Father. You are good. Your grace and your mercy endures forever, and ever is your faithfulness. Shalom, shalom, shalom. Let your Ruach be here. Please let your Ruach be upon my lips. Let your Ruach be upon the hearts and the ears of your word. Let your Ruach be present. Those who have ears, hear. Remove anything that is not of you in me, out of me. Do not let anything of me block your word, your truth, the receiving of your Ruach, the receiving of your spirit. In the name of Yeshua, Selah, Selah. So we're here. Again, the path, except for we are here. At the cemetery. Real quick. Just understand and know that the way of the Messiah, the way of the Christ, the way of Yeshua, the way of Jesus the Christ is death. Death to the flesh. Therefore, let's read. Hallelujah. Luke chapter 9, verse 23. Then to everyone, Yeshua said, he said, if anyone wants to come after me, let him say no to himself and take up his execution stake and keep following me. If anyone wants to follow him, let them say no to themselves and die daily. For whoever tries to save his own life will destroy it, but whoever destroys his life on my account will save it. What will it benefit a person if he gains the whole world, but destroys or forfeits his life? For if someone is ashamed of me and what I have to say, what he has to say, if someone is ashamed of me and what I have to say, hallelujah, if someone is ashamed of me and what I have to say, the Son of Man will be ashamed of him when he comes in his glory, and that of the Father and of the holy angels. I tell you the truth, there are some people standing here who will not experience death until they see the kingdom. But look, all these people experience death. And we all will, you know. Y'all hear that? Those are crows, you know. We're at the cemetery. Death. If anyone wants to follow Yeshua, let him say no to himself, to pick up his cross and die daily, and die daily, and die daily, and die daily, in every single way that you are told to die. Deny your flesh, deny those wicked thoughts, deny that deceitful heart. Shut up your mouth. Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. Die to yourself daily. Daily. This is why we understand that the commandments, right, are written in low form. Low, of course, means no. So the commandments themselves are written in no form, meaning that they're written in the form of no. They're not written in, see, this Thank you, Father. This is why he says that. This is why it's written that we are not justified by the works, not by what you actually do. Since the beginning, since the beginning, it was what the instruction was: don't eat of that tree. Do not. The commandments are written in do not form. Thou shalt not kill. Thou shalt not steal. Thou shalt not commit adultery. Thou shalt not bear false witness. Thou shalt not covet. Covet means want something and it ain't yours. The commandments that were given to Moshe were written in the do not form, meaning no. No killing, no stealing, no adultery, no covetousness, no bearing false witness, no lying. Okay? And the part of the commandments that were written in a do form, which was what? Honor your mother and your father. Stop dishonoring your parents, man. Honor your mother. Honor your father. That's what's written. Of course, before all of that is honor him. I am the Lord thy God. I am Yahweh Elohim. You shall have no other gods before me. All right? But when it come to us, ourselves, and how we deal, it's all in do not form. Do not, 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 do not. And this is why when Christ came, when Yeshua came, this is what he said. Hey, look, if anyone wants to follow me, you better do them do nots. See, what we must understand, this walk is a walk of constriction. This walk is a walk of death. This walk is a walk of constriction. Constricting oneself. Something to pray about, right? Something to meditate on. This is how the world was created since the beginning. How did darkness even come? If Yah is all light, right? And darkness had to come from somewhere. Well, where did darkness come from? I'll tell you where. Darkness came from Yahweh Elohim himself constricting himself. He denied himself. He's all light, right? So he denied himself. He denied. And then what happened? Darkness. Now darkness is on the face of the deep. Now he can do some work because we got two different elements involved. Man, woman, up, down. Two different elements put together can get some things created. Get some things manifested, rather. So it is not, don't count it a strange thing when he tell you to deny yourself. Because since the beginning, he's all light. He denied himself. Where do you think darkness came from? It is when the one that is all light denied himself. And then there came forth some darkness. He constricted himself. Then darkness came forth. For the purpose of creation. For the purpose of reasons that your brain, my brain, can't really fathom. But understand it's true. Since the beginning, he himself constricted himself. When Yeshua the Messiah was here on the earth, he what? Obedience unto death. He denied himself. He denied himself. Deny yourself that. Deny yourself the TV. Deny yourself that food. Deny yourself that woman. Deny yourself that man. Deny yourself that porn. Deny yourself. Deny yourself. Kill yourself, pretty Tony. Right? But it's okay. It is okay. Hallelujah. 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 Thank you, Father. Praise you, Abba. You are good. Your grace and your mercy endure forever and ever is your faithfulness. Therefore, humble yourselves under the mighty hand of Elohim. Humble yourselves under the might. Forgive me, Father. Humble yourself under the mighty hand of Elohim, so that at the right time he may lift you up. Die, so at the right time he may lift you up. So all your anxieties upon him, because he cares about you. Stay sober. Stay alert. Your enemy, the adversary. Your enemy, the adversary. So he says it right there. Your enemy ain't one another. Your enemy is the devil. Your enemy, the adversary, stalks about like a roaring lion, looking for someone to devour. Stand against him, firm in your trust, knowing that your brothers throughout the whole world are going through the same kind of suffering. You will have to suffer only for a little while. After that, Elohim, who is full of grace, the one who called you to his eternal glory in union with the Messiah, will himself restore, establish, and strengthen you and make you firm. To him be the power and the glory forever. Amen. Selah. So go ahead and die. Feel that pain. And be lifted up. Resurrected. And that is when we have the Messiah alive within us. When what we put to death get risen back up again. Death working in us. Life working in you. We have to die to get the life. We got to die. And of course, I'm really talking to the man in the mirror. And just sharing it with you. Remember, obedience unto death. Obedience unto death. That's the path. Shalom.